What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Stephanie Tigress J, along with my co-host with the most, Smooth Caramel, Mr. Carl D, and Silky Milk Mike J. You are listening to Tigress Corner Talk Radio right here on iHeartRadio. This edition is brought to you by Tigress Lane Enterprises, in association with Silky Milk is Laughter Entertainment, Porsche Media Group, iHeartRadio, and Spreaker. Now, folks, get comfortable and put the kiddies to bed because it's time to get your grown and sexy on. Smooth and Silky, are y'all ready to get your grown man on tonight?
What's up, Miss Tigress? I am glad to be here with you once again. And Silky Milk Mike J. Wow.
Okay, that's a new one. Okay. I kind of like that. Go ahead now. Silky, how you doing tonight?
Well, you know Silky is always sexy as always.
And you always got to rub your chest when you say that.
Because you have to express with your nipples every now and then. Silky is feeling good today, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, anyway. Without further ado. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have music royalty here in the studio with us tonight. This man is a living legend when it comes to that old school funk and R&B sound. Mm-hmm. He's recorded and performed with some of the biggest and most legendary artists and groups in the business, such as Heatwave, Ohio Players, Phazo, the Daz Band, Charlie Wilson, and Morris Day and the Time, just to name a few. Now, he is back debuting his new single called Nothin off of his forthcoming debut album, One Love. Please help me welcome one of the greatest of all time, Grammy award-winning singer, songwriter, and producer, and y'all, he's still got it going on, Mr. K. Harrison, a.k.a. Keith Harrison.
Whoa!
All right! That's how you do it, huh?
Now that's an entrance. So, Keith, it's an honor to have you here with us tonight, and you're looking great. How have you been?
Thank you. Hey, it's an honor to be here. I just want to thank you guys for having me on the show. I've been pretty good. You know, it's been a rough couple of years back, but I'm in full motion now. I'm rolling, ready to get this CD out and get it into the hands of the public.
Yes.
So they can hear some smooth R&B soul.
Love it.
That's what's up. That sounds like smooth caramel. I like you just saying.
Well, if you're going to be smooth, you might as well be silky.
How did I know that was coming?
Tigress.
All right, Silky.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know you're here to promote your new project, but I have to just tell you that my favorite song of yours from back in the day is Let It Whip. That's the original whip song.
Yeah.
Not like what we hearing today, that little, what is it? Watch me whip, watch me nay-nay.
Watch me nay-nay, watch me whip.
Yeah.
Now,
one thing I want to do, I want to set the record straight, because a lot of people think that I wrote Let It Whip, but I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Actually, the producers wrote Let It Whip.
Wow. Okay.
And Dougal Chandler, who's a drummer, who played for the late George Dukes.
Okay.
Also, he's a jazz drummer. He played for several jazz groups. But he and Reggie Andrews, who were the producers of the Daz Band, wrote Let It Whip.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they got the cha-ching.
Okay. But that's what got you the Grammy, though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
yes.
Grammy Award winner.
All I know is every time I hear it come on the radio, even today.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you can't help but
it's
just...
still relevant.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Today.
Absolutely. Now, before I move on, you boys have me...
all I want to say is I love on the Riding High.
Oh, absolutely.
Joint.
Yes, indeed.
You were the one that hit that high note coming out when the music came on. Would you please let them people know that was you? Let them know.
That would be me.
Boy, you knew you was in the right place. Boy, that song, come on.
Well, I knew I was in the right place because people asked me, well, how did you hit that high note? I said, well, my woman was in the studio and she grabbed my scrotum and
Wait a minute.
She done grabbed the Johnson.
I was getting ready to say, that's the only way to hit that note.
So how was it?
And the next thing I know, the engineer said, that's a take.
You caused some trouble. Look, she's like, you ain't supposed to tell nobody I grabbed your scrotum.
Yeah,
you ain't pissed me off that day. It's like recorded.
Oh my God!
It became the trademark sound of that song, though.
Oh yeah,
definitely did.
It set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
It set the tone for that song, and everybody's still playing that joint. I still got it. It's banging.
And it's been sampled over 100 and I think the last count I saw 136 times.
Oh wow!
That's what I'm talking
rappers
about.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, I know that when you're in a group, you're spending a lot of time together in the studio and on the road, so you become like family to one another. So, do you still keep in touch with some of your old bandmates?
Yeah, I do. And you're exactly right. You do become a family because when you play in a band, it's like a puzzle. All the pieces have to fit together.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what makes a tight unit in sound. And when one of those pieces go away, it's hard to find a replacement piece to keep that same formula. So you become a family. You grow together.
You fight
eat
together.
You fight together, right? You share the same problems. We're the only ones we can turn to when we're out there on the road like that. Because when you got a top 10 single or top 5, back in the day, you were working. You were up and down that road on the tour bus. I probably was home maybe 2 days out of a month for probably 3 years straight. Every month was just 2 days because we were getting 80 city tours.
Man,
and that you're thankful that the work comes like that. So
wow. That's all right. Smooth, you got anything before I keep going?
You said that you were home 2 days out of a month for 3 years. What did that do to your marriage?
Actually, it made our marriage kind of stronger because when you did come home,
it was on like popcorn, wasn't it?
Y'all was missing each other.
Oh, you didn't even need no butter. It was all. It was already moist. Waiting on
you. My honey, I love it to death. And we've been married 41 years.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
And it takes a special kind of woman
absolutely.
To be with a musician or an artist, period. Because of those types of things.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I was worried about were my two daughters, my children. Because my first daughter, I wasn't there because I was on the road. So when I would come home, the only thing I would want to do was shower her with gifts and money. Right. But she wanted daddy time. But I didn't know how to be a father because I was never there.
Right.
So when my second daughter was born, I didn't want that to happen to her. So I chose to come off the road in 1992 and spend time, helping bring her up. So it was quite a turnaround too because it was hard for me to channel myself into just being stable.
Right.
Yeah.
When you used to being in motion all the time, but the music kept rolling, so I was happy with that. And it's hard. It's hard. It really is. It's hard. It takes a lot of work.
Though.
Yes, survived it.
Yeah.
And we've had our ups and downs.
Right. Yeah, of course.
It's like a roller coaster. But couples today, the first sign of trouble, they want to split.
They run.
Right.
You absolutely
want to
right.
run from it.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Yeah.
Don't come back.
Yeah.
And I think we were just talking about that, Silky, because a lot of the people that we know in our generation are either divorced or they're on their second marriage or or they don't want anything to do with marriage.
Right.
Because,
right. It left a bitter taste in their mouth.
Yeah.
But shout out to Mama.
See, when I would feel there was a piece of bitterness coming, I was just run in the studio and record a love song. Maybe I got a love song now. It's called I Really Need You Now. It's called Please, Please Don't Go.
Right.
I know that.
That's one way to get it.
Baby, don't leave my head hanging.
Look what you done. I'm sitting here at attention.
I cannot deal with you.
Sorry, it's a good title for a song.
I wrote that down.
She's going to get y'all. She is going
Shout out to Mama Deb. Mama Deb, love you.
Shout out to the queen. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Keith, other than being a Grammy Award-winning artist, I read that you've also received many other awards for your work and years in music, such as being inducted into the R&B Music Hall of Fame.
Say that thing.
Yes,
Say it.
Yes.
And you've also received a star on the Dayton Region's Walk of Fame. You've received the Ohio Valley Gospel of Excellence Music Award.
Well, yeah.
People's Key to the City Award.
Yeah.
Ohio Valley Legends in Music Award.
Yeah.
And, I mean, should I keep going?
That's what I say. Throw it out there, Tigress. But you missed one.
What's that?
Get your Veteran for Free award. They still ain't gave him that one yet. I hate you sons. Give him free Veteran.
He has earned it.
That's right. That's right.
But how does it feel to still receive so much love and recognition from your hometown and across the country?
Oh, it's an honor. I stayed here in Dayton. I didn't go move to California or move to Chicago or New York. And I gave back to my city, other than just music.
Yes, you did,
working with children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Creating, opportunities for them and avenues for them, direction, giving them direction. And I love doing that. I love working with our youth, So I am so honored that the city recognizes me in those kind of ways to honor me with such awards. So it's all God. I give it all to God. It's all God.
Well, amen.
You know what? And I'm glad you said that because that kind of segues into my next question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are a faith-based man. So how much does your faith impact your drive to continue to stay fresh and relevant in the music business as we know it today?
If it wasn't for my faith, I don't think I would have been here today, even doing music. Every morning, my wife and I, we listen, we get a call for prayer.
Oh, absolutely.
From our church. They pray on Mondays at the church, 6 o'clock in the morning. We faithful, we go to church, and we stay grounded,
Right.
and we teach that to our kids too. So keeping Christ first and God above all helps cleanse the soul in order to create and do the things that you're able to do in the music. Because if it wasn't for the Creator, we wouldn't be molded into the images that we are today, or the people we are as individuals, doing music.
That's true.
Or whatever we do in life,
That's right.
And God had a purpose for me, The things I keep hearing spiritually from Him is, I'm not done with you yet.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, now.
Awesome.
Well, now.
Man, you better
That's
preach.
scary.
Yeah.
Because when you're hearing that, I'm not done with you yet. And you ask Him, what is it that you want me to do now?
Right. You asking a lot now, Jesus.
God, these bones are starting to get brittle.
No, He ain't done with you yet, because I need another
and it's
spot.
the same old, I'm not done with you yet.
That's it.
You said you need another spot.
Yeah, I need another spot. I'm about to say, he done gave me a job. I'm about to say, Kay Harrison done gave me a job.
Yeah.
I work with the young people with him.
Yeah.
Then we went and did some singing. I was a background singer.
Okay.
Yes, you were.
See
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
that. Yes.
So he ain't done with him yet, because there's another auditioning coming up, and I'm gonna audition for a background singer too.
And I gotta make this record happen, because this is my first solo
Yes.
yeah.
project. You know, my wife has been asking me for 41 years.
Said 41.
41.
Baby,
Yeah.
when you gonna do your own thing? And I kept telling her, it takes time.
Yeah.
You just can't step out there on your own like that, you know, especially when you were reared up in groups.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable being surrounded because if somebody drops the ball on stage, the other person can pick it up.
It's that cushion.
But when you out there by yourself and you drop the ball, ain't nobody there but you.
You
got to be professional enough to know how to cover that, you know. And you got to be mentally ready. So I was mentally ready, you know, and music just started
coming
flowing,
to you.
You know, because God gave it to me. It's like, here you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, okay, everyone. It's the moment we've been waiting for.
What's getting ready to happen?
You are about to hear Keith's new single called Nothin.
Yeah.
So
Nothin.
All right.
sit tight and enjoy, and we'll have more with Keith Harrison coming up. Or, excuse me, K. Harrison.
Harrison. Letter K.
Nothing, yeah. Come on. Feels as good as you, baby. Come on. Not my cash, not my cars, not my house. You're by my side. That's right. I said nothing. Come on. Feels as good as you, baby. Come on. Not my cash, not my cars, not my house. You're by my side. That's right. Nothing can do, babe, just what you do. Come on. The way you move, babe, makes me do you. Come on. Let's take a cruise, babe. But if you choose, baby, chill, just lay low. Serve you low if you say so. Right. It's just your style that makes me wild. And when we out, babe, they just go wild. Not just your look, babe, that's got me hooked, babe. Love the way you work it, feels good, yeah. Work it, nothing feels as good as you, baby. Not my cash, not my cars, not my house. You're by my side. That's right. I said nothing feels as good as you, baby. Not my cash, not my cars, not my house. You're by my side. That's right. It's how we win, babe. We put it in. Just tell me when, babe. We'll smash it in. It ain't no doubt, babe. You turn it out, babe. Makes me wanna just bounce it. Baby, can you just bounce it? That's right. It's what you know, babe. This ain't no show. About your flow, babe. Show what you know. Just work it slow. I love you so, babe. On the top of my list, babe. Only lips that I kiss. Nothing feels as good as you, baby. Not my cash, not my cars, not my house. You're by my side. That's right. I said nothing feels as good as you, baby. Not my cash, not my cars, not my house. You're by my side. That's right.
Ain't never gonna let you go. Always keep you in the fold. Forever walk you by my side. No matter if it's day or night. In the hot tub drinking champagne. Then we start to do our thing. Anything you want, I'll give. Cause baby, that's how we live. That's right. My baby got me riding high. Wanna pour my love inside. Gonna kiss you where you like. You can kiss me where I like. Yeah, make it feel so good. You love me like you said you would. Do it to me like I knew you could. Do everything that I should.
That's right.
Ain't nothing like mine and yours. Somebody gonna curl their toes. All about that bass that's yours. Crank the beat, let's make some noise. Nothing feels as good as you. Make it do what it's gonna do. You bounce it, I spank it, I pop it, you drop it, excite it, you like it, I'm about it, that's true.
Nothing feels as good as you, baby. Not my cash,
going.
Yeah. You blacked out for a minute.
I was jamming. I love
That
it.
was
I
nice.
love it.
That's a joint right
love
there.
it. Keith, or Kay. I'm sorry.
Harrison.
I'm getting beside myself.
Is
I'm
that
sorry.
okay?
It's okay.
I love it. And you know what I really like is how you stayed with your signature sound while still giving it that contemporary, vibe where we can jam to it today. I mean,
You
I'm like,
that.
I want to put that right now in my room and just get on the highway just for no reason.
That make me want to
no
just chop the top off my car and make it a convertible.
Okay.
And just buy a wig and just let it blow through my hair. Let the breeze blow through my hair on that one.
I'll just give you one, baby. It's okay. I'll give you
appreciate it.
one.
I want the Ebony Johnson or
Oh, you want the Ebony Johnson? Don't make wigs.
Sorry.
But anyway, no, we love that. We love it. We love it.
Yes, indeed.
We was in here jamming so much I wasn't even paying attention to.
See, I got one up on y'all though.
What?
Y'all just hearing that one. I done heard the whole CD. That's Uncle Keith to me. I done heard the whole thing. He was like, Mike,
so you just gonna rub it in?
You got to come over to the house and check out this new joint I'm working on.
So you keeping secrets from
All
me.
I'm saying is banging.
You keep his, and see, that's what I was actually going to ask you, Kay. I got it right.
Kay.
What can we expect on your upcoming album?
Well,
He don't even know. It's such a variety.
No. My sound is called the now sound.
Okay.
It's like you'll have a touch of funk, jazz,
Yeah.
deep R&B, soul,
Absolutely.
and a little bit of hip hop as we know it today.
Oh,
Love
he
it.
hitting
Love
it
it.
all. He
And
hitting
that's
everything.
called the now sound.
The now
Love it.
sound.
Yeah.
I love it.
Banging.
Yeah, it was.
So you'll get all of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just agreeing with you.
You just rubbed it in because you done heard the whole album. Whatever.
Don't hate Tigress.
Just say, I mean, it just makes you just want to go.
But you're right. But you're right. I did want to stick to my roots,
Yes,
with R&B
and I
soul.
love that.
Because
Yes.
I feel R&B soul is back.
Yes,
it is.
it
Back.
is.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
back.
it's because, and I'm not trying to throw shade to the new age artists out here, but I think some of us grown and sexy folk are missing that old sound.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we want it to come back, and we're glad because I know even like the greats like Charlie Wilson and. All of them, they made a comeback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When they used to play them good songs on the Quiet Fire.
The Quiet
Oh,
Fire.
Shout out to the program director.
Phil Cleveland. Yes. Many of babies were made off of
Yes, indeed.
that voice. Yes, yes, it was. But yeah, we really missed that.
Yeah.
And so it's like when we hear it now, we just get excited. Like, oh, it takes you back.
Right.
And this song,
Takes you back, don't it?
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we need to hear that again.
Yeah, it takes
We
you
need to
back.
hear that again. Well, I'm
Well-
talking about, after, yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
he sent you the song.
Oh, I know. Trust me. When he sent it to me, I was sitting there listening to it a couple of
She
nights
sure
ago, and I was
was, man.
like, oh, wait a minute.
All right.
Like,
all
you
right.
sleeping on
Bonquisha
his
almost
skills.
came out.
He was like, don't
Bonquisha
sleep on my
almost came out.
skills. I'm a Grammy Award winner. Don't sleep on my
Right,
skills.
Hall of
I
Famer.
would never sleep on this because I'm just saying it touched me in my soul,
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
Bonquisha came out, and I was like,
That's what I'm talking about.
And can I say something? This is the same man when we were singing gospel did all of the music for everything that we sung. It was
yeah.
all original.
Oh,
Bad
yeah.
boy. We was killing audiences in churches. They was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
look at these jokers here.
I know what you really want to say.
I know.
I know what you really want to say.
Because they do say the N-word in some churches every now and then.
I know that's what you want to say. I'll let you have one pass.
I won't say it. I won't say it
You-
tonight.
oh, okay.
I'll save it for when we don't have guests.
But one of the things I've have grown to do is now I'm collaborating with young music artists.
Okay, good. And
Okay.
yeah, and I think that's what a lot of them.
I think it's a good thing when you can mesh the two together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I had Stanley Brooks, Stan the Man,
Okay.
his son, asked if he could do a remix of Nothing.
Oh,
He's in
okay.
the Navy. He's down in Newport.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that's gonna sound like.
So I sent it to him. I sent him the instrumental track. He sent it back, and I'm telling you.
It's killer.
He replaced the rap with one of his guys,
Okay.
who's a younger guy, with his flavor and his style that took it to another level.
Wow.
That's good.
And
That's
I think
all
that's
right.
the great
Yeah.
thing about
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like I'm open, you
Yeah.
know, and I think people are afraid to approach me.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
young people are afraid to approach me because when you ask them to come to the studio to relay a track, oh no, you Mr. K,
Right.
You got it all. You don't need us. I'm like,
I think you guys. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about old school and new school. There's something to be learned
It
from
is.
from
It
both.
is.
Yeah,
Like
right.
you said, when
Both
you
sides.
fuse it together,
Yeah.
it makes
Yeah.
beautiful music.
it does.
Right.
You know, especially if it's done right. So absolutely. You guys got anything?
I mean, I think it's good that clean R&B is
Yeah,
now coming
yeah.
back in.
and that's what
yeah.
right.
Yeah, 'cause
and that's
pretty
what we
much what it is.
miss.
It's clean R&B,
Yeah.
something that you can just ride to, and
Yeah.
just everything is clean about it.
Now
Yeah.
check out here's some titles I'm gonna run down to you that's on the
Oh,
CD.
goody.
The
Since we didn't get to
the
hear
CD is gonna be called One Love.
One
One
love.
love.
Yes,
Tell
One
the
Love.
story.
Kay
Listen.
Harrison, One Love.
Listen.
Okay.
Tell the story.
About one-on-one relationships.
Okay.
So I think we need to get back to that in this world.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Okay, so you got a song called Sexy Lady.
Yeah.
That's.
That-
I'm gonna wait till you get finished. Hold on, I'm getting excited. I'm gonna wait till you get finished.
But Sexy Lady was wrote to let all the chocolate women know that they pretty too.
Oh, of course.
Of course,
Yeah.
sexual
You know.
chocolate.
Yes, sir.
So you know,
Yes,
there-
sir.
there's a line saying, "See you over there, chocolate with pretty brown hair."
Then,
Okay, now.
Look
Okay.
at boy, you better.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Then there's a song on there called "Baby Don't Cry."
Don't cry.
This
lady.
is talking about a woman who's been abused and gone through things with men. And here's a brother who wants to come along and say, "You don't have to cry no more. I'm going to take care of it."
Look at
Then you got a song called "Won't Let You Go."
look at
All
that.
right.
You know, first time I laid eyes on you, I just got to have you and I won't let you go.
That's
I love
right.
it. All right now.
I seen that rump.
Then I
Why
pulled
you
a
gotta look at
song.
me?
I pulled a song out from. I recorded it in 1996 on an 8-track cassette.
The year we started dating.
Okay. Yes.
Oh wow, that's so sweet. Well, this song is just for y'all. It's called "Lonely for Your Love."
Oh, okay.
That's another way of just saying, baby, I'm just horny all the time.
You gonna translate for it?
That's all I did. That's all I did. I just translated that for,
I cannot deal with you.
that's all it is.
And then the title track is called "One Love."
Okay.
You getting
Yes.
you getting a flavor of Heat Wave, Daz Band, and me.
Okay.
Love it.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't wait. I
Oh,
cannot
I'm
wait.
telling you, it's a banger.
Then this next one, I actually wrote it about my honey.
Oh.
It's called Saturday Night Love.
Wait a minute.
I said, baby, do we have to wait to Saturday?
That's a good one.
Saturday Night Love.
Yeah.
I
And
like
then
it.
there's another one called, this is going to be a wedding song. You know, I give my all to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I give my all to you.
Okay.
And then I said, there's still something missing. We need, we haven't had a good go-go track
Yeah.
in years. You know what I'm saying? So I meshed a go-go beat with a hip-hop beat. And that's all I can tell you. It's off
Yeah,
the
it's
chain.
off the chain. Yeah, that's off the chain.
You know,
It is
you
off
keep
the
rubbing
chain.
it in, aren't you?
I'm sorry, but it's off the chain.
He's gonna keep
I don't
rubbing
even have
it
a
in.
title for it yet.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I can't wait.
But the track,
it's
the
nice.
track is
It's
banging.
nice though. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, with your new single, Nothin, what was the inspiration for that particular song?
Well, myself and my co-writer, San the Man. A lot of people know him as San the Man. He hates when we say Sanford Whitlow, but they call him San the Man.
Okay.
And I was writing the track because I wanted something to be on the line of happy.
Yeah.
I wanted an upbeat track, feel good track. So Sandman was sitting in the back, and he just started saying nothing, and he just kept saying that nothing, and then we came up with the rest of the hook.
Wow.
So I asked him, I said, "What is the song about?" Because I wanted to call it "Feels Good."
Okay.
He says, "No, we're gonna call it Nothing." And he says, "Well, because nothing feels as good when my woman is out with me. Not my new cars, not my mansion, not my cash." He said, "I just want my woman by my side."
I love it.
There it is.
And so that's what
All
it's
right.
talking about.
That's that old school
That's that
love.
one-on-one,
Yeah.
one-on-one relationship, you know.
She's by my side.
She's
baby.
by my
Right.
side.
Especially when
that's
you got
my
a-
woman. You better back off.
Especially when you got a dime piece on your arm.
Right.
But
yeah.
bro, you got this big Mercedes Benz. No, man, that's my woman.
Yeah, that's my woman.
Can't replace a good woman.
Brother,
No, you can't. They're hard
live
to
in a
find.
$12 million mansion. No, man, but that's my woman.
See? Yeah. That's
Love
good
it.
stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Stokey, you got something?
No, I'm just excited.
He's still over there. Look, he's still over there rubbing them
Yeah,
nipples.
you've been rubbing his nipples the whole show.
the whole night. They just been tingling. I'm excited.
Wait.
Talking about all this love.
All this love,
You know what I'm saying?
Make you wanna do some things.
That's right. Somebody gonna get tantalized on a Tuesday.
Why are you looking at, why
They're
are you
gonna
looking
get
at me?
wicked on a Wednesday. They're gonna get touched on a Thursday. And look out, because you gonna get fondled on Friday. We gonna go through the whole week. It's going down the track.
But I have to wait till Saturday.
Oh, she is going to get you. She is going to get you.
Saturday Night Love.
And then on Sunday, you rest.
We rest.
You just
That's
call
it.
on God again.
That's
That's all it is. Right, you just call on God again. Lord, I don't know if this is degradation in the Bible, but what I did last night with my wife, I'm going to repent for it now because she loves when I use my thumb.
It ain't no wrong with it. Saturday Night Love.
The bed is undefiled.
The bed of marriage is undefiled.
Right,
Y'all,
that is moist.
y'all are crazy. I'm so sorry, Kay. I'm so sorry. I told you they were
my
bad.
goodness.
I told you they were bad influences.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
do that, Tigress.
He used to this for me because our rehearsals used to be off the chain.
There's nothing wrong with being
We
nasty.
never could get through the rehearsal.
So, Smooth, you got anything over there before we go ahead and,
Yes. K. Harrison, letter K. Mr. K.
he is a nut, I promise.
Yes, sir.
When you won your Grammy, what was the feeling behind that? How
Oh
did
man,
you feel?
it was such a great feeling because we had just finished taping. I don't know if you guys remember there was a television show that used to come on called Solid Gold.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, everybody remember that, yeah.
Yes.
So we were trying to figure out how were we going to change from stage uniforms back into the tux to make it over to the Grammys in time to receive the award because our award then was in the early part of the show that didn't even televise yet.
Oh,
Because see, the Grammys actually start 5:30. 5:30 East Coast time, but it doesn't go on air till 8.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it used to be. You remember when they said an earlier
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
they
You know,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
so and so won awards. So the R&B awards they wouldn't even tape you.
wow.
They would just say it.
That's crazy.
So anyway, to make a long story short, So we split. We wore the leather pants and wore the top of our tux. So we taped the show in that. So all we had to do was put our pants on, got in the limo. As soon as we got into the building, they said for best R&B performance by a duo or single group, the Daz Band. And we looked around. The manager's like, go up there, you won. Then check this out. Now, this is history.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this. Then they said, oh, wait a minute. It's sort of like the Steve Harvey kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this is the truth. If you look in the books, it says, we have a tie.
Wow.
Oh, I remember you telling me this. Yeah.
And we looked, and it was a tie with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Earth, Wind, and Fire had been winning that category every year, and they couldn't give it to us without having them a part of it too. Now, how you not going to give it to us solely because Let It Whip was on number 1 in the top 100 for 79 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Top 100 Billboard.
Yeah.
Number 1 for 79 weeks. How you going to have a tie?
Yeah.
Right.
So see, the Grammys is just like the Oscars. You have, it's an academy. So you have judges, group of people who decide who gets what. I keep asking myself, how does Taylor Swift, for the last 4 years, win 8 Grammys, is the only one people are listening to?
Right.
I am so with you on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
come
so
on,
with you.
So you're glad we were happy. I remember running to the phone. At the time, I didn't know. Pat Benatar was standing next to me in the lobby, and I was calling home, letting everybody know, hey, we won. And they was like, yeah, right. And I said, tell him. She looked at me like, who is this? The
N-word was relevant.
See, I knew who she was, but she didn't know who I was.
Right.
But later on that night, man, I got toasted. I went up to Eddie Murphy. I said, you my number 1 fan. He wanted to pimp slap.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Eddie
They said,
Murphy.
man, don't you realize what you just said? I said, yeah, he's my number 1 fan.
Oh, wait.
That's pretty
But
good.
it was a great feeling. Actually, really. I mean, Prince was running up and down the aisle, and
with heels on, probably.
Grace Jones, and
I
these are
remember
people
Grace
you've been
Jones.
watching on TV, and now you're in the room with them. You're like, wow. I'm sitting over there with Chicago and the group called Total. I don't know if you remember the great group called Total back then. It was just awesome. It was awesome.
Wow.
Only imagine.
Now, how hard was it to
imagine that.
run on stage with leather pants on underneath some
Have you ever heard?
slacks?
Have you ever heard leather hits? Sweat.
My junk would have been on fire. Right. It was like, give me a second. I gotta walk slow now. Fire.
It was great though, man. I'm telling you, it's one of the best. One of the best moments of my life.
Awesome. Awesome.
Love it. Well, excuse me.
Still choked up a little bit. Just
I'm just basking in the
The best, but you know
the
what?
history of
The greatest one to be honored was the Dayton Walk of Fame, because here you have a paver that's on the street. Mine is on the corner of Williams and 3rd. That's there for a lifetime.
yeah.
So the things I thought about was like, wow, I'll be dead and gone, and my grandkids will have something to talk about.
Oh yeah.
They'll grow up. They'll be dead and gone. They kids, it's a
It's there.
lifetime.
Lifetime.
And it's like, what could you ask for any better than that? And it's talking about your work
Yes.
Yeah.
that you did, not only in music, but what you did in your community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an honor.
That's an honor right
yes.
there.
What an honor.
That's an honor. I mean, it's great.
That's a heck of a legacy to leave
I
behind.
tear up every time.
I know
I
you
think
got me
about
over here feeling all emotional. I'm like, this is beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Man, I couldn't even get through my speech, man. I was crying
We
and
saw,
stuff.
we saw the pictures.
Everybody was looking at me. I was scared.
Yeah, we heard about that. Yeah, Mama Dad said, "Oh, he cried." But he
It's
was
an
tough.
emotional
Yeah,
moment.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's
I
a
mean,
beautiful
that's
moment. Yeah.
And it was really emotional because, I lost my dad in August.
Right.
And the war was in September. He was looking so forward to being there to see that happen. And that's why I got to make this CD happen, because my father very rarely talked about my music. And this is the first time he said, "Son, this is going to be the one."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Why you say that, Dad?" He said, "Because it's you."
There it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No better words. So
That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Right.
I got to make that happen.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of that, with your single, where can listeners go to purchase and download it?
Right now, it's just download. You can go to all your download outlets. It's on iTunes, cdbaby.com, Amazon. It's on Spotify. Whatever download sites that YouTube.
Okay.
So it's out there. When the CD drops, I will have both downloads and CDs where people can go buy.
Okay. Well, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you have before we get out of here, do you have an estimated release date for your album?
Spring. I won't say early or late, but spring.
Spring of this year.
Bring it on,
Spring of this year, 2016.
Yeah.
2016.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Right here on Tigress Corner Talk Radio. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
baby.
I'm so excited. Okay.
I love it.
But anyway, guys, it's about that time. We want to thank Kay Harrison.
Kay Harrison.
A.K.A. Keith Harrison.
Harrison.
Uncle Keith.
Kay.
For kicking it with us tonight. It's truly been an honor and a privilege to have you here with us.
Thank you.
We've been looking forward to it for the last year or two.
Yeah.
And we finally got him here.
Thank you. I've been waiting to get on here too.
But real quick, can you tell our listeners where they can go for booking requests or information about your upcoming projects or show dates, future show dates?
They can keep up with me on my website. It's called TheKharrison.com.
I need to get me a website.
I've been trying to tell you that.
They got their own website.
You see what I'm saying?
The Harrison.
I call it wet site.
The website.
Oh, he's
Go to
going
my
down
website.
Silky's lane now.
They fit right in
Right
there.
in with us. Talking about wetness.
Wetness and moisture.
This is what I have to deal with every week. Y'all pray for me. Oh my goodness. Well, and we'll also have that information as well as.
It's okay,
On
Tigress.
your website.
We'll have that information as well as photos from this interview on the company website, TigressLaneEnterprises.webs.com. And also, if you want to find out more information about Mr. K. Harrison, as well as little pieces from this interview, go ahead and go to my online blog magazine at tleposhmagazine.webs.com. That will be forthcoming probably this weekend. So we'll have a nice picture of him up there and also little pieces from this interview.
And it would be an honor if I could link your site with my site.
Oh,
Look at
absolutely.
God.
Now, wait, don't
Look
threaten me
at
with a
God.
good time.
Can that happen?
Don't threaten me with a good time
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
God is good. Throw it out there, K. Harrison.
God is good.
Absolutely, all the time.
It ain't nothing you can't do.
Keith, Smooth here, he has to every episode, it's his trademark to do a little made up one line one line hook.
You know,
All right.
So,
all right.
you know, he think he's...
I'm feeling him. I'm feeling
he
him.
thinks he's...
be like you. You know, that's why I threw it out there.
He thinks he's Chris Brown's brother. That's what it is.
I see the resemblance. Yo, Chris.
And this one over here is Marvin
Nipples.
Sapp's. Look, that's a new one. That's a new one. See, I was calling him Marvin Sapp's evil, sexy twin. We'll go with nipples. We'll go with nipples. Well, folks, that's going to about do it for us tonight. We thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, go to our website, tigresslandenterprises.webs.com for more information. And y'all know what it is. Stay tuned for next week's episode. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but that's okay.
It's your show.
Your show.
Hey,
Right.
we always bring it, like we said, we're doing stuff spontaneous here in 2016, and it's just going to be live. So
How we do.
until next time, folks, go forward in love, peace, and laughter.
Deuces.
Wow.